us in his letter to the Philippians, really, this passage is like a mini gospel. We're told that our mind should be that of Christ. When he was in the form of God, he did not hold on to it. He emptied himself. And this whole week is really the unfolding of the story of our self-emptying God, who always goes outside of himself for us. Consider how different that is from kind of the prevailing mindset. We don't want to be empty, we want to be full. And yet the divine plan really goes in a completely different direction, because that is what love looks like. You know that. We know that. When we really want to care for somebody or love somebody, we forget about ourselves. We get outside of ourselves. We forget ourselves and care for others. That's what Holy Week is really about. The story of our self-emptying God, who out of love for us shows us what love really looks like, even giving up one's life. So the invitation is, despite the busyness of our lives, to find time this week to really keep praying over the passion, which we find in the four Gospels, to try to be with Jesus. When we are in trouble or in difficulty, we always want people to be with us. We want God to be with us. But St. Ignatius tells us the real invitation is, can we be with Jesus? Can we be with Jesus in his pain, in his betrayal, in his rejection, in his passion, death, and suffering? And so please take this invitation to heart. The liturgies of Holy Week are the most beautiful. Whether you can attend them or not, the invitation is still given to each one of us to be with the Lord and to practice doing what he showed us how to do, how to empty oneself, how to love.
Thank you for joining us for this celebration of the Mass. This virtual Mass is broadcast to hundreds of people every day of the week. You know, over 100 years ago, the very first celebrations of the Mass took place on the second floor of the Glenview Public House. It's been inconceivable that 100 years later, we would be reaching so many people all over the world through this technology. If you'd like to support the ongoing broadcasts of OLPH's Masses, please go to our website, go to Give Central, and you'd be able to support the ongoing outreach of this virtual ministry. Thank you for your support. Most of all, thank you for joining us in prayer. God bless you.